No, 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 no. Don't run away. Don't run away. Kill him. Hey guys, hello and welcome back. I'm really rusty, so it's probably a good thing that I'm going up against somebody who's a solid 250 points better than me. We'll see how it goes. I've honestly never liked this map. This was a map that I struggled on a lot whenever I was like a 400 rated player, like 400 rated. I just don't think I ever really got like the build order down for it. So now we'll see if we can make it a little better this time. One thing I did learn is that you need to walk your commander over here. I think that's where you're supposed to walk your commander. I don't know. Hell if I know. I'm just some idiot on YouTube that for whatever reason people like to watch because that can be mildly entertaining sometimes. They make Cotton Eye jokes. Okay. So next engineers are going to be expanding. I like to talk through like what I'm doing, so that you guys can, at least see kind of like what my thought process is behind like playing these games. So like with this engineer, build a mechs. I can see if there's a good size rock here that's pretty close, so I can incorporate that into the build order. Same here. So like grab that rock and then go over here and grab this mechs. I'm probably gonna put a PD over there too. I like doing early raids. See how it goes. I feel like these used to be better. Oh man, I didn't queue this up. That's pretty bad. All right. Commander, go expand. So drop a couple land factories over there just so I can get a little bit of spam up. You are gonna go assist that. That rally point is way out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so I think I'm gonna forego that rock actually because I'm already floating a good amount of mass right now. And I did a really bad job of balancing my eco this game. I have like too much mass and not enough energy. Like mass is dangerously close to overflowing, but I don't have enough energy really to build more factories and operate them. So let's see how this ends up going. This guy's Cybrin. We could loop around and try and get the, nah, we're not gonna do that. So no engineer over here. Thought I put Discord to do not disturb. I was wrong. See if there's any engineers coming over. I'm probably going to run into the commander action now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so you start cranking some shit. And then I have some engineers that I need to go send reclaiming stuff. There's a good amount of reclaim around your bases. And this, I need to reset this build order. And then I need probably some more factories. Setting up, you need to go do that. And okay, raid was a complete and total bust. All right, so you're done with that. I'm gonna put a radar up here so that I can. This radar will give me some pretty good intel across the middle of the map, and then I've got another one going down over here for that side. He already has air. I should have air. All right, I'm going to cut the recording here for just 1 second. Okay, we're back. Luckily, he was a bro about it. I just needed to... I needed to mute Discord. That was pissing me off. Boxer Roo is a bro. Ish. Man, this is what I mean. I'm like, God, so rusty here. This is real bad. I'll lose a bunch of engineers. Go get that thing. What happened to this interceptor? There it is. Let's go kill that thing. Delta split, boys. Split! Okay, well, one made it out. That's not good. Show must go on, though. Okay. Alright, stalling across the board now. The only good thing about the fact that I'm stalling mass is I'm not stalling energy as a result. Boy, I need some more engineers. Okay. There's a big rock back here. I didn't know about that. If I didn't know, I mean, I really should have known. That's not going to get done. Oh my god. Now he's in my back line. He's up in my front line. He's all up in my shit. Alright. Everything is fine. This is fine. This is all fine. Everything is going exactly according to plan right now. Plan was to lose this game. Are these little like reclaim? No, those are trees. Those aren't rocks. We need to go and finish this. We need to get this shit out of here. We need to rebuild a radar, probably back behind this. I'm gonna lose that mech. Go deal with that. Okay. Alright, we're not gonna take this sitting down. Well, I mean, I am sitting down, so I'm gonna take it sitting down, but metaphorically speaking, I'm not gonna take this sitting down. Take this like a man. Standing up. Looking death in the face. Start upgrading a mechs. Because I think the only way that I'm going to be able to pull this out is if I go T2 at some point. So scout there, bro. Oh. Hello. Excuse me, sir. This is my expansion, and you can't have it. You know, in hindsight, should have captured that engineer. We'll try and capture the factory. For the lulls, you know. Like I said, everything is fine. Everything's fine. This is all going fine.
Commander under attack.
Commander's under attack, that's fine. I have him right where I want him. Firmly in the lead. At least I know if this kind of shit is happening. Hey guys, you can't kill the land factory that I'm trying to capture, okay? I want my Sovereign tech. Oh, you know, I built this scout a long time ago. I should probably use it, right?
Under attack.
Air. Aha, I have stolen your technology. What are you going to do now, huh? There's nothing you can do. It was a rhetorical question. Now we will use stolen tech to win the game. Of course. No, 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 no. I'm feeling very animated right now. I got like my ass handed to me while I was mountain biking with one of my friends. Crashed, ripped my shorts. Yeah, it was a good ride. Like 100 degrees. Thought I was gonna die of heat stroke. Okay, now this seems to be going like suspiciously well. Where are his units? It's gonna be a gun com. It's gonna show up any minute now. Well, I found his units. Over there. You're gonna go right there. Now, build power outside of my base because that's how I do it. Oh, hey, look, Commander. Actually, pull my artillery and just hit him from afar. Okay, you guys. I need to reset this rally point. Now he's going to take a good amount of damage, ideally. Right. Fighters, don't land. Don't land there. Then move that army over there, cut off this little expansion point. Oh, he's up to my shenanigans. So you know what? You guys are going to come down here. We're going to try and go for le old pincer maneuver. Okay. Might be able to get his commander if... Oh, see, now he's going to land his planes there. I just tried this, man. It's not a good spot to land your planes. Take it from personal experience. Oh, man, he's going to lose his entire air force there. Good for me. All right. Got a good amount of T1 spam here. By good amount, I mean enough to kill a commander. We'll engage his T1 spam with that little army. You guys continue going around the back via the mighty UEF and the Cybran. I have Cybran too. All right. I definitely don't have energy to run Parashields. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Nope. Cancel that whole build queue. We need some engineers out. Let's go ahead and upgrade a mix. Upgrade a mix. No. Don't run away. Don't run away. Kill him. Yeah, eat those artillery shells. I need to hire better artillery operators. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We might have him actually. Keep moving. Keep moving. Just keep moving and grooving, boys. Keep moving and grooving. Only thing that could stop me now is a Rankin bet, which he just got. Okay, we still got 15 tanks, 9 artillery. I think we'll be okay. He's making a run for this little water area. Not today, son. Okay, that was lucky. Oh yeah, this little run by was doing some damage back in the back too. I was really lucky. I think I just outproduced him. I think that was really about it. Was he T2? Oh, he had a lot of factories actually in his base. I don't understand where all his units were. I don't understand where all... I felt like I had more units on the map. And I mean, he was, well, getting reclaim-ish. My side of the map looks much more bare of reclaim than his does, actually. I don't know. I'll probably make this a two-parter because I don't understand, like... I mean, I have more T1 units, but, like, I'm looking at, like, his layout and, like, where he was and everything, and I think that he did good. I don't know. I don't know where he expended mass that was inefficient, so I'll probably make this a two-parter, and I'm going to go back and watch the replay and critique myself as well as trying to understand why I won this game, because I don't feel like I deserve to win it. So I'm going to go ahead and snap my fingers, and we'll go into the next game. Alrighty, so getting into the game, I mostly want to see things like the economy as well as the build order, because I felt like he had me by the balls. This is actually something super minor that maybe not a lot of people know, but in starts like this where you have 4 mass extractors, look at the factory placement between the two of us. So I put mine just directly in front of my commander, mostly because that just seemed good to me with double mix adjacency. Where he puts it is actually better, and here's why. You have your 4 mass extractors, and you can see he's got all 4 of them queued up. Sometimes you can power stall depending on the distance of the hydro if you go for all 4 mass extractors, because your engineer, it takes energy to build mass extractors, right? And your land factory needs to always be producing. And so by putting the land factory closer to the hydro, you can guarantee that you actually won't stall on energy. So that's something like super minor that I was actually kicking myself during this game for not thinking of, because my engineer has to travel a good bit further. And I'm not sure if I energy stalled here or not. Okay, I made it out just barely. But in games in maps where the hydro might be a little bit further away from your starting location, that can actually make a huge difference putting the land factory closer. So something super minor that I actually just noticed in kind of the starts. So he goes 2nd land factory, 3rd air, 4th land, keeps his commander in his base for way longer than I do. My commander is already moving and grooving. And I think I went 4th air, mostly because I forgot to queue up this build order, and you can see my engineers are forgetting to queue up as well. This bomber was a nightmare, if you guys remember correctly. Not sure how many engineer kills it got. Got like 3 there, and then I think it got another 2 on this pass. Yep. And then it came around and got another 2 here. So, geez, that's a good bomber. This guy was also super cool about me pausing to mute my Discord. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that, you know, he was a chill dude about that. I hope it didn't like throw him off for his build order or something like that. Because yeah, he was very nice about it. So I'm also trying to look at like the eco here. And I want to go to total. Okay. So total mass here, 7.8k versus 7.2k. Actually going to drop this down so I can switch back and forth between the views. I want to look at reclaim. So we're lockstep on reclaim. I think. Okay, so I'm edging him out a little bit on reclaim. And this is whenever I really started like the reclaim operations, like because I started panicking and sending engineers to go and do more reclaim. The mass totals, like I'm edging him out just very, very slightly. And I don't know if this actually like makes a huge difference. Like getting a free factory. How much is a factory? Can I see? I don't remember off the top of my head. 240? I would imagine it's the same. So that's 240 free mass. I guess that's pretty cool. And it got me another tech, which I didn't really use. But commander movement, like he has not moved his commander anywhere near as far as I have. And he's actually got more mass than me. So why does he not have more units in the field? Okay, so he's working with 3 factories to my 7. Okay, so that's where the delta happened. He's working with several fewer factories, and he only has 1 engineer actually building his factory network. And so what I think happened was I hit critical mass on T1 units, because you guys have watched my videos like at all, you know that I love my T1 spam. Like I love it. I try to win games as fast as I can, because usually if it gets into the late game I'm going to lose, and I know that. So I just have more units in the field. Like going to my perspective and looking at how many tanks I've got on the map. I've got 55 tanks on the map versus his Mantis, which are... they changed the icons on these. 39 Mantis, and that's like most of his army. Like he only has a handful of artillery. I mix in a lot of artillery with my units. Like he's got like 4 artillery pieces on the field. And if you look at mine, I'm working with 21. So I've got a lot more artillery on the field. And the reason I do that is I like raiding. And there's nothing that will like piss you off more than if you're raiding with just units that can't kill buildings. Because being able to, if you're raiding and you're not killing economy or you're not killing factories or things like that, then what are you actually doing like raiding? So I really like putting artillery in my mixes. I know like there's going to be there's probably a million different reasons why that's bad. But it's something I like to do. And I think that it helped a little bit here. It definitely helped me get damage down on his commander later on in the game. So his commander ran away there for a second and then came back. Okay, that was a big mistake. If he had kept running, he would have gotten away scot-free there. And now looking at factories, like he's got 6, 9. I think he's got more factories now than I do because I'm still working with the 7. Though I do have T2, which I didn't use because I was focused on this. So yeah, enough units, right place, right time. I think that the critical moment there was taking, because he had his primary forces here. We also had another 3 there, so he had like 10. He had 13 T1 factories, so he was going to hit critical mass there pretty soon. So I think the key moment in that game. And if you remember back, I was actually talking about this, like thinking both tactically and strategically as you play the game. So thinking tactically, like I knew he had like a big massive units over here. I had a big massive units right here. And so his commander was over here isolated, and I had a pretty good sized massive units down in this side of the map as well. And so thinking like tactically, I didn't know if he had any units back here, but I was pretty sure that he didn't. Because he didn't react with any units the first time I went after his commander, so I was pretty sure that if there were units there weren't that many. In order to protect his commander, he was going to have to move the blob over here. So the best way for me to keep him from doing that is to take my army that was in the middle and move it north to intercept that army and at least whittle it down as much as I could. I think I was able to kill it entirely, which was obviously the ideal scenario. But so that's thinking like about kind of where the enemy units are, how you can position your units to cut off any assistance from the commander is critical whenever you're actually playing these games. And if I listed off the number of times where that actually happened to me, where somebody like intercepted my T1 army and my commander was like hung out to dry, and then he dried and he exploded, because that's what I guess commanders do whenever they lose all moisture. I would be a millionaire. I don't even know if I said if I had $1, but if I had $1, I'd be a millionaire. So that doesn't really add up either. I'd probably have about $100. Either way, this was interesting for me to see. Wow, he also threw a lot more mass into upgrading mass extractors. I think I only had 2 T2 mixes. Yeah, so he was definitely thinking more long term. And this is, I guess like adapting your strategy. Like he was thinking much more long term, and you could see that with his initial T1 factory commitment. And then I think he realized he was starting to lose a handle on like the T1 spam. And that's why you see like 10 factories pop up. So he did a very good job of adapting. I think it was just a little bit too little too late. And if I had not moved in on the commander whenever I did, I 100% would have lost this game. I don't think I had the eco to transition as well as he did. Also left out that mass extractor, but we're going to ignore that. I thought I left out that one too. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I do a lot of the ladder matches on stream now. So I think what I'm going to do for ladder matches going forwards is I'm going to do something like this, where I'm going to play a game. If I think it's a game where like either I and you guys can learn something from it, I'm going to do like a replay review, like right after, where I look at my games, look at what I think I did well, what I did poorly, and then kind of do like an analysis of that. So let me know down in the comments if you guys think that would be valuable for you guys. But that's, I think, how I'm going to do ladder matches for videos going forward, instead of just throwing ladder matches up. Anyway, I really appreciate all of you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.